So anyway, here's the story. You don't need to write anything down for this one. You can put your notepads down if you just want to hear the story. So there was a man. The man was a farmer. So what's the farmer called?
Bobby.
Farmer Brown.
That's not Farmer Brown.
Malcolm.
Bobby. Malcolm. That's a farmer's name right there. So we had Malcolm. Malcolm was a farmer, and then he had a horse. What's a horse called?
Shandy.
Shandy? Okay, cool. So Malcolm, there was Malcolm and there was Shandy. So Malcolm and Shandy were like the best of friends. Wherever Malcolm went, Shandy went to Shandy. Sounds like somebody who has an interesting profession. So wherever Malcolm went, Shandy went. No offence to anybody who knows that we're called Shandy. And wherever Shandy went, Malcolm went as well at the same time. They're like best friends. I know he's a horse, just kind of get into your head. Like literally wherever they went, the other one went. If Malcolm was going for a pint, well, Shandy would kind of wait outside until he's finished the pint, and they walk home together. They work together. They used to plough the fields together. Like family events, he used to be like Malcolm, and not a plus one. He used to be like Malcolm and Shandy. They used to go everywhere together. These guys are inseparable. Okay, like the best of friends. And then so one day they're walking along in the field, just casually walking along in the field. Malcolm's walking along and Shandy's walking along, and all of a sudden it's like a rough bit of area, and what happens is Shandy kind of steps on a rough bit of area, and there's actually like a hole in the ground. So Shandy actually falls into a giant hole. So Shandy's a horse, and Shandy is now stuck down this giant hole. Now this hole's pretty big, and Shandy's stuck down the hole, so Malcolm's like, oh my god, that's not good. Come on Shandy, get out of the hole. So Shandy tries to get out of the hole, but Shandy cannot get out of the hole. He's like, oh my god, what are we going to do here? So he goes down there, tries to get in the hole himself and try and pull him out, but the hole's a bit too deep, so he can't do that. He says, oh, how do I get Shandy out of the hole? So he goes and gets some carrots, because Shandy really likes carrots, and so it's kind of entice Shandy out of the hole with some carrots, like just kind of dangling a carrot in front of the face, hoping that he comes out the hole. But Shandy's still unable to come out the hole. Oh my god, what are we going to do? So they go down to the town, they go into the gym, they find Ethan and all his friends, so they get all the biggest friends in, all the biggest guys in town. It's like, come on, we've got to go and get Shandy out of this hole. So they go to see Shandy, they have like a big rope with a big lasso, they tie it around Shandy and they kind of pull with all the might, but Shandy's quite a big horse, because Malcolm looks after Shandy. Thanks for the name. Malcolm looks after Shandy a lot. So it's quite a big horse, so they can't just get him out of the hole, like he cannot come out of the hole. So, oh my god, what are we going to do? So they then fly in Tony Robbins, so they get Tony Robbins to fly into the town where they are, and Tony Robbins is stood at the side of the hole, just giving motivational quote after motivational quote after motivational quote, saying, Shandy, you are the best horse ever, I've never seen horses as strong as you can do this, you can get out of this hole. But like Shandy just cannot get out of the hole. Okay, so in all the village now, they see how upset Malcolm is, and Shandy's a big figure in the village. They're all really, really upset. But there's nothing he can do. Like Shandy's trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, but Shandy's exhausted himself. Okay, so they have to make the call where the most humane way possible is they're going to have to put Shandy out of the misery. Okay, so it's not fair. He's not going to be able to come out the hole. They don't want to struggle any longer, so they're going to have to put him out of the misery. So the decision was made. Okay, unfortunately, cover your ears if you're against cruelty to animals. Unfortunately, we're going to have to bury Shandy. It's the only way to do it. So the sad decision comes to it, and so they all start throwing soil on top of Shandy. So, Krista.
Alive?
Okay. Yes, alive. So they all start throwing soil on top of Shandy. So they're throwing soil on top of Shandy in a hope, unfortunately, to bury it alive, but it'd be the best thing to do for Shandy at the moment, because he's not going to be able to get out the hole. Okay? So they're kind of throwing them, and everybody's crying, everybody's really upset, and they're throwing the soil on top. But then something kind of amazing begins to happen. What happens is they throw the soil on the back of Shandy, and Shandy goes like that and kind of wiggles and shakes, and then the soil kind of falls off the back of Shandy, okay? And they keep doing it, they keep throwing it, and he keeps shaking, it keeps falling off the back. And as he keeps doing it, Shandy keeps pushing all the soil to the back. So it actually begins to build a layer along the floor. And the more soil that they actually throw on top of Shandy, the more of a layer they can build, until Shandy is able to then, when it goes to the floor, he's able to kind of stomp and step, so it really compresses into the ground. So what happens over a period of time is the hole doesn't become as deep, and it becomes more shallow, until they do it over and over and over again for a period of time where they build a set of steps, and then Shandy's able to climb out the hole. And Shandy jumps out the hole, Shandy's alive, Shandy's well, Malcolm jumps on the back of Shandy, and they ride off into the sunset together. Okay? So don't worry, Shandy is still alive. Okay? They are still with us somewhere in the world. So now guys, that's a silly little story. It's almost like a nursery kind of tale time story. Why do you think I'm telling that story?
Work smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, not harder. Yeah? Okay. Why else?
Shit's gonna happen.
Shit's gonna happen.
That's when you think you're done sometimes.
Yeah, negative things are going to happen to you. Like sometimes it's like all is lost. It doesn't matter what kind of inspiration, it doesn't matter what kind of reward can be hung in front of your face, it doesn't matter what kind of kind words can be said to you. You just think kind of all is lost. And sometimes you feel, has anybody felt like Shandy before? You just feel like you're getting negative after negative on your back and it kind of just kind of burdens you and kind of burns you down. But sometimes all you got to do is shake it off. There's a famous scholar, famous philosopher, you might know of her. Her name is Taylor Swift. And her great words: the hate is going to hate. I'm just going to shake it off. If you've not heard of Taylor Swift, like look it up. She's like, she's quite up there in terms of Greek mythology. Like she kind of knows what she's talking about. And her inspiration came from Malcolm and Shandy. That's where her inspiration came. That's where her inspiration came from. And if you go out into the front foyer, there's no surprise that one of the pictures, one of the quotes we have on the wall is Taylor Swift. Next to it is Albert Einstein. It's Albert Einstein, and when Marley was making up the pictures, I was like, Marley, we need this one, we need this one, we need this one, and that one, all the rest of them are off Google, but I actually made the Taylor Swift one myself on Word, and I sent it over to Marley, and she came through and said, I'm not putting this on the wall. I was like, why is that? She said, I'm not putting this on the wall, this is stupid, this is silly. I was like, well, what is so true? The hate's gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake it off. And that's the story from it. And yes, we'll get negatives throughout the day. So we'll get negatives throughout the day. Maybe our ride out leaves halfway through the day. Maybe we're in an area that we've not worked before, like maybe like office area. Maybe we don't have a Mercedes anymore. If we're getting upset today that we don't have a Mercedes, that shows how privileged of a life we do actually lead. Oh, we've not got Mercedes. We've only got $10,000. If you hear yourself saying that, like, come on, check yourself out as fast as you possibly can. But over a day, if you just have the mentality of Shandy, which is, okay, well, the more negatives I take, the more no's that I take, and the closer I get towards my goal. So every time you get one, like, do your inner Shandy or your inner Taylor, whichever you want to do, and shake it off and just realise every single no you get, it gets you a step closer to your yes from there. Okay? And that's what we want to be doing today. You ready? Yeah. So today we're going to embrace our inner Taylor or inner Shandy, depends which one you're going to go for, and we're going to shake it off all day. Ready for a killer day? Let's go!